I read the description of this road back here. And nobody mentioned quite what it is like. Good morning, folks. It is nice and cool this morning in the desert. Probably because it's really overcast. And the sun, well, there comes the sun a little bit, but the sun really hasn't had a chance to come out yet because of all the clouds. And someone's been running around a lot already, so he's tuckered. He needs a nap after his morning adventures. Where did I put my breakfast? I've been making it a thing to try all the different Mexican pastries you can get at the grocery store. And trying them all out. It's got 2 layers, so like a bread on the outer layer and cakey stuff on the inside. Kind of like a cake empanada. I have been doing my best to try to capture the cereus trees on film. And it's really hard. I even looked on, Google image search to see if I could see ideas for how other people have really captured them on film to show you just how magical they are. And nobody's really figured it out, but they're magical. And they're all over the place right here. Oop. That's what I get for hiking around in my flip-flops. All right, I think it's time to start heading down the road. I don't have a hard goal for today. We're just going. Are you ready to go in the car? Are you ready to go in the car? You don't look super ready. Good boy. I didn't close my door, but he didn't jump out. Good boy for not jumping out. And if you're new to the channel and wondering who I am and what's going on here, I'm Katie. That's Tuk. This is my Jeep. And we're on a pretty massive road trip, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. And right now, we are in Baja California, Mexico. This is such a vibrant and living desert. I mean, there's cool rocks, which I love to see in a desert, but there are so many living things here. It's absolutely breathtaking, mind-boggling, fantastic, and unique. Ooh, that semi had a very bad accident. Hope the driver is okay. But I actually understood the National Guard guy that was directing traffic when he said, "Despacio, señora, go slow." This road is going over pretty good sized hills through this massive, massive valley. And this road is very narrow and twisty. And it's not that fun to come across a pack of semis on this road, but at least they're going uphill, so they're going slow, even if they aren't quite staying in their lane. After many miles in the desert, we have made our way back to the coast and the town of El Rosario. And there are a lot of towns around that are Rose something. Rosarita, Rosalia, Rosario. Not sure what that's about, but this town seems to have a lot of taco stands. So I think we need to find ourselves a taco stand. This looks like a good taco stand for us. This is a super cute little taco stand run by two ladies. And here's our tacos. I got shrimp tacos this time. And they're pretty good. But they don't beat the tacos that I got in Herrero Negro. I think that that's the holy grail of tacos so far. And now it's time to continue down the road. And we're going to go see if we can see some sea lions. We tried to see some sea lions yesterday and were unsuccessful. But maybe we will see them today. That was the first military checkpoint where they've asked to look at my passport and my tourist card, and they actually did a very mild search of the Jeep. I mean, they just looked at they opened the doors and looked in. It wasn't a big search. They were more like, "Whoa, you've got a lot of crap in here." But they weren't gonna make me take anything out. But that does jive with what I've heard about heading north. They're a little more thorough at the military checkpoints than they were going south. We have turned off that beautiful highway onto a dirt road, because of course we did, and we are headed back to a spot that maybe we can see sea lions. Are you a little anxious because we just turned off on the dirt again? Yeah? Oh, well, which way do we go? Ooh, this road is not in good shape. Maybe we should have taken the top road. We might actually need a little four-wheel drive to get out here. This road is not in the best of shape. Our landscape has changed once again from desert to coastal scrub. So here I am driving back this road, and it's rough. And it is not in good shape. And I have my four-wheel drive on. There are a ton of washouts. It's quite bad. And then I see these cars. That is Mexico for you. I mean, they had to have beat the heck out of these cars to get them back here. So this road would be impossible if it were wet. And it is cloudy. But we're going to drive back here. It's not that far. It's a few kilometers. And hopefully see some sea lions. And then skedaddle on out of here. I don't know the exact composition of the soil here, but it looks a heck of a lot like it has a lot of bentonite in it. And I bet you this gets slick as snot when it gets wet. All right, this road is a little crazy. There were some people coming out of here. So I didn't know you can make it all the way back there. We are going way down there by the ocean. I read the description of this road back here. And nobody mentioned quite what it is like. I guess it depends on when they've graded it in relationship to when it has last rained back here. But this road is certainly doable. You'd want to have driven some kind of four-wheel drive road before. The power lines kind of ruin it a little bit, but that's still pretty freaking epic. And yeah, this is 100% that night. Looking at the shapes of those hills, this is the kind of washouts we're talking about all the way down this road. This part, the road is a little wider, a little bit safer. We have reached the end of the road. Can we actually see in there? This is what we're here to see. Okay, they've got stairs on the other side. That building is a fishermen's association, and they sell food and stuff there. If I literally just hadn't had fish tacos, I would probably get something. There are sea lions, guys. This is just this cool little cove where there's sea lions. We gotta get the big camera. On the way to get the big camera, look at these beautiful flowers. And this is some kind of succulent that grows on the beach. That's so lovely. Big camera has been obtained, and you're gonna see spots on the images obtained by the big camera because it's got dust on the sensor and I need to clean it. But I'm not cleaning it right at this moment. But how freaking cool is that? They are all down for their midday nap, man. That seems like a bunch of happy sea lions. And this is a very protected little cove for them. It is so cool to see these critters. And they are just happy taking their afternoon nap. And I guess they're here pretty regularly because they've got it all set up for viewing. So I assume they're here pretty much every day. That is so cool. Are you tired of this? Yeah. Tuck can tell that there's critters down there and he can hear them and he would like to get down there, but I think he's a little like, well, I can't get down there, so this is boring. It's boring if you can't get the critters, isn't it? I bet there's going to be more down on this beach. Ooh. That's a very interesting beach side. That looks kind of dangerous. You got your little Fishermen's Association and restaurant right there. Out on the beautiful Pacific Ocean. It's a little choppy today. And all the bentonite. I was thinking it looked kind of bentonite-y coming in here. But looking at the shapes of the hills behind me, there's high concentrations of bentonite in this soil, for sure. Bentonite makes these very specific types of runoff patterns that, I don't know, I just recognize. Plus, this is a way volcanic area, so it stands to reason. That is entirely awesome. Glad I got to see it. I'm not super looking forward to going back that road, but I do want to go back that road before any rain starts, and it could rain. Okay, now we need to absolutely get out of here because the clouds are getting a little rainier looking. That's not pure bentonite, but it is high concentration bentonite in that soil, and that spells trouble. It never comes out on camera, and I'm not going to drive through it and set up a camera, but this is super sketchy right here. This is off camber by a lot, and you know, that right next door to it, there's a few little spots that look like that. If there's any rain, any moisture at all, do not come back this road. Well, if there's any moisture at all, you won't make it far back this road. That just took me almost 30 minutes to go 2.2 miles. And the guidebook suggests that that might be a 5 or 10 minute drive from the highway. And mentions nothing about four-wheel drive. It is getting late already. All the campsites around here require driving back a similar type of road, and there could be rain. Like, it looks like there's going to be rain. I mean, maybe it won't and I'd be fine, but I'm not heading back that kind of road if there's going to be rain. Not to camp. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night having to skedaddle. So we are headed a little bit north and are going to stay at a hotel. Hang on. Man, are you a happy camper now? Yeah. We have a beautiful ocean view with a white sand beach. This is quite lovely. It's an old mission. The hotel is an old mission that's been converted into a hotel. That's pretty cool. I like it. Not bad at all. But where's the sun? We won't actually see the sunset because I think the sun is over there. And I'm not up for taking a walk. And I think that's it for tonight, guys. I'm going to have one of my breakfast pastries for dinner and maybe some cheese. And then hit the hay because I'm pretty tired. It's like coming up on 7 o'clock already, 6:30, something like that. It's getting later. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. And that's it for this video. And I want to thank all of you for coming along with me. It's amazing that you're coming along with me. And if you made it this far in the video and you're not a subscriber yet, maybe you should subscribe. Like and comment too. It all helps and it costs nothing. I'll see you down the road.